Hey everyone, today we're going to do a pick a cup pile for your intuition training. It's what's up in your energy. Story time with the kitties. We're also going to, already pulled some Kipper tea leaf as well, and I'll live pull some Frida advice at the end. Go ahead and just focus on the cards in front of you. You have orange, blue, yellow, and green, if that helps you. Okay, if you pick the orange pile, for reference, we have unexpected income, some kind of windfall, 27, which breaks down to a 9. We have gong, an exciting event. And we have cane, pay attention to your health. So this may be something exciting that's new, but may affect your health in some manner, right? Exciting new, perhaps having something to do with money or a windfall of some sort. And we have, did it backwards, the Page of Cups, an emotional message coming in, something, perhaps this health issue is emotional in nature. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, maybe it's something you weren't expecting or shocked you. Go ahead and get the story time. On her first visit to the shore, the sea kitten is enchanted by the rippling wavelets and merrily chases them as they flow back towards the depths. She is unprepared for what happens next. The wavelets are chasing her. The kitten is surprised by the power and immensity of the ocean, but she will learn quickly. The waters of emotion swirl around you, and just as the kitten learns about the waves, you are learning to handle them. Your feelings are close to the surface, both good and bad. Be compassionate with yourself. As we mature and grow wiser, the depths and tides are less scary, and we willingly take the plunge. You could also be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, either in your energy or your high aspects. You know how energy works. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You are entering the territory of the Earth Clan. Their emblem signifies a place where good food and soft shelter can be found. The cats you meet here are patient and generous. The way of the Earth Cats is the way of comfort. You may miss a great opportunity by being too scattered and undergrounded to see it right in front of you. You may doubt your own good fortune or fritter it away through carelessness and delay. If you drew this card for a question, the answer could be either yes or no, depending on whether you accept the gift that is offered. This kind of reminds me actually of when I was homeless in the late 90s. I had been so accustomed to doing things a certain way to survive, right? I had gone home for Thanksgiving one year and then came back, and I was pleasantly surprised by a person I wouldn't normally want to hang out with because she was just an obnoxious person. She had come up to me out of the blue, having no frame of reference, not like we ever talked about it. But she told me she found us a place to live. I didn't know what to make of it emotionally, because we had never talked about it. This is not a person I would ever consider living with, right? Yet it turned out to be the best decision. At the time, it was like raining heavily, and I was more worried coming back to the place where I was at, just wondering where I was going to stay for the night because it had been raining super heavily. So she had come up to me at like the most perfect time, but all of a sudden I had to switch gears, and I was unprepared for it. And I was just like, okay, what do I do now? All of a sudden, I have to figure out how to get a deposit together and what to do with my storage unit and what to do with my Greyhound locker and, where I was going to stay for the night, how I was going to be able to dress nicely to meet the landlord and, sign the application and all of that, take a tour. And so I get this feeling there may be something shocking that you're not prepared for, right? but it turns out to be a positive stepping stone in the right direction for the next stage of your life, right? Okay. That's the vibe I get from this, is something similar to that. Let's go ahead and shuffle Frida and see what message you have. Alrighty. All right. I'll show you the back side for the art. See if anything on there hits a note. Connect to your inner sense of the beauty of wisdom, being grateful for your whole journey. How perfect. All right. At, I'm going to say 5:55, just because. Pile number 2, blue. You have a privileged lady. And I do believe that is the silver. I need to redo that. Silver is lunar energy, represents feminine energy. So this is a younger woman or a woman of means. Number 12 breaks down to a 3, may have significance. You have axe, forces working against you. And whale, great worry over nothing. Okay. So the vibe I'm getting from this is that perhaps there's a particular person jostling your energy, but there's nothing to worry about. You have Ace of Swords in the reverse. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or that could be in your chart. Yours. And the Earth Tone, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Also an Earth element. So it could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Let me just stick that there real quick. Perhaps some ill communication or tyranny or no success with this person, or just to not respond at all and take your time with it. The Earth Tom has an energy of slow response. Is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Well, also happens to be very caring. All right. Ace of Sky in the reverse. You are entering the territory of the Sky Clan. Their emblem signifies a place where you must be on your guard and keep your wits about you. The cats you encounter here should be approached with caution. The way of the Sky Cats is the way of conflict. Oh, how perfect. So just be mindful. Use your discernment. Too many thoughts and questions are whirling through your mind to make any meaningful progress right now. Ideas rush in and just as quickly dissipate without enough focus or will to sustain them into manifestation. Distractions abound. If you drew this card for a question, the answer is no. So appear that this situation is really just a distraction from something else that is more important. All right. Mr. Earth Tom, the Knight of Pentacles. Patrolling his clan's territory, this Earth Tom comes upon a kitten who has strayed from her litter. Without hesitation, the Tom gathers up the little one and carries her safely over all obstacles to her home. With no mate or kittens of his own yet, the Earth Tom devotes himself to the protective care of his clan. He finds great satisfaction in helping others and is much loved by his clanmates. Through steady work and a cheerful willingness to help others, you are laying a solid foundation for all your future endeavors. Patient attention to increasing your skills will assure prosperity and self-reliance. This card can also indicate someone who is available to help you with practical aid and support. So there's an air of patience with this one. But at the same time, just being mindful of the circumstances. So maybe just a careful watching over, right? See what this privileged lady is really up to. Could be a signifier of something else, but don't focus heavily on it. It could be a distraction. All right, Frida, what advice do you have, darling? For those who chose pile number 2, the blue pile. We actually have two. Nice. All right. Here's the art on the front. There we go. Focus, please. There we go. Let every gesture show the world your blooming, fragrant heart. If you need to repair something, use gold and be creative. See the value in mending. All right. 1040. If you chose the yellow pile, you have Lovers, 15, which breaks down to a 6. Scissors, disappointment in some affair, and the month in December. So you could be dealing with, what is that, Capricorn, Aquarius, or it could be something that is coming up in December or has happened in the past December. And Lovers doesn't necessarily mean a romantic connection. 1111, as I said that. It could mean just, a partnership of some kind that's really important to you, like a best friend, a really close relationship with family, that sort of thing. Okay. And we have Death in the reverse. This may be some disappointment in ending that was pretty harsh and a lot. And 5 of Swords, perhaps some sort of realization of defeat, either you or the other person. Hold on a second here. 5 of Swords is Libra energy. Alrighty. All right. Death in the reverse. Ugh, I missed it again. There we go. Of all the mysteries, death is the most profound. This is what we know. Each time we come into a body, we are completely alive. No moment is wasted or unimportant. Sleeping or waking, alone or in companionship, in joy and even suffering, we are fully committed to being present. So when the time comes to leave that body, the life lived in it is complete. Whether the time was brief or long doesn't matter. We leap forward into the infinite, leaving the dear old body behind. The next life awaits. You may be allowing grief and loss to dominate your thoughts and feelings rather than accepting the new life that wants to come in. Maintaining and feeding sad memories doesn't honor what you loved or allow you to release it in peace. Perform a ceremony to honor what has passed. Embrace a sense of closure. Now, this does feel like it could be maybe losing someone or something. Doesn't necessarily have to be death, but it could be. So it definitely feels like there's a sense that you kind of have to release any expectation of closure as well. That does happen. Sometimes you'll never get closure. You just got to move on, but it's very difficult. You just embrace it. Try to work through, feel your feelings. 5 of Swords. Take all the time you need. There is no rush on that. Other clans welcome newcomers, but the Sky Cats are suspicious of outsiders. Groups of young toms patrol their territory and challenge any cat they don't recognize. These street thugs are much braver in a group than they ever would be on their own. Coming upon a Sphinx cat, so different from themselves, their bullying is merciless. The Sphinx, who means no harm, must hope to find an escape and a warmer welcome elsewhere. You can't win a battle against those who have no honor. There is no reasoning with closed minds and no persuasion that will open a closed heart. If you are the one who is bullying or caught up in mob rule, stop and consider your actions. Victory at any cost is a hollow victory indeed. So this could also be perhaps an argument in a social circumstance. Disagreement, conflict. Again, circling back to the Lovers could be very well someone that was very close to you. All right, we'll see what advice Frida has for you at this time. final thoughts. There she is. The colors and the patterns and the flowers may be helpful. You are so special, so be special. Decide to specialize in something for your creative success. And that may help take your mind off of what was just lost. Maybe finding a new clan, right? All right. All right, at 1534, if you chose the green pile, let me quickly write that down real quick before I forget. You have great fortune. 26 breaks down to an 8. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. And family matters. The immediate vibe I'm getting from this is, inheritance, maybe. Some kind of gift, maybe. Seems pretty grand. 8 is abundance, so here we go. First card out is 5 of Pentacles. Maybe you had a lack of it before. Hold on a second. There we go. Maybe you had been estranged from the family. And 10 of Cups, of course, family, again. So we immediately have, oh goodness, 5 of Earth, 5 of Pentacles, I think is Taurus energy, if I'm not mistaken. And 10 of Cups is Piscean energy. All right, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Earth. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be money. It could be, maybe the gift is getting your family back, right? Maybe you were persona non grata and now they're welcoming you back in. That could be that too. That's in the tangible. 5 of Pentacles. It's painful to be shut out from comfort, whether by our own choices or by circumstances beyond our control. For the home-loving earth cats, this longing is especially acute. Through the frosty windows, this lonely cat sees a life that would fulfill all his dreams: warm shelter, cozy companionship, abundant food. Time will tell if you can find a way to make this dream a reality. Circumstances may have put you in a place of loneliness and need, and it's natural to feel sad or discouraged. Whether you choose to stay with those feelings or move forward is up to you. Abundance and comfort are close by, but it will require some effort on your part to attain them. 10 of Cups, 10 of Sea. I love this card. Look at all those crazy kittens. And there's a crab on the card, so you may also be specifically dealing with a Cancer. They look like they're having fun by the ocean under their canopy. And you see the moon above and the stars? Okay. Perhaps also an Aquarius. The devotion found in the cat family is as deep as the sea. Its expression may ebb and flow because we are creatures who live passionately and emotionally. But surmounting any petty discord is an absolute commitment to each other no matter what. This is what it means to have a clan, and it begins with the sheltering embrace of family love. Seek the support of your clan, whether it's your own blood family or those who are kindred to you through affinity of heart and mind. The power of the soul and the family is that each individual is valued and accepted while strengthening the whole as well. This unity expands to include others. Welcome, dear ones, into the circle of your love. All right, and your advice from Frida. Alrighty, here we go. All right. On the front, look at all those hearts. How perfect. There we go. Sacred hearts, no less. All right. Apply your gifts to life, working hard on your own course so you experience contentment. All right, guys. This is a mess. At 19. Oh, and we're done. Good. All right, you guys. Have a good one.